A warm welcome to everyone on my channel Spices and More. Today let's see how to make layered samosas. Does it sound difficult? But trust me, it is not. It is just a variation to regular samosas. Samosa, found in every nook and corner of India, has gained its popularity worldwide with its crispy outer layer and savory stuffing inside. So let's see how to make this beautiful layered samosas using wheat flour, spinach and some healthy stuffing. I try to make these samosas as much healthy as possible. So let's begin. Here I have heated a pan with 2 tablespoons of oil and added 1 teaspoon of cumin seed. Then I am adding 2 tablespoons of finely chopped ginger and garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Saute this till the raw smell from the ginger and the garlic disappears. Here I am adding pinch of asafoetida or the hing powder. This helps in digestion, so please don't skip this. Saute. Now I am adding in 1 cup of medium sized chopped onion. By now the ginger and the garlic has turned golden brown in color and the raw smell has also disappeared. Now I will be adding 2 medium sized potatoes which I have chopped finely. Fry this with onion and let the potatoes cook till 80% done. Then I am adding in 1 cup of chopped carrot. Mix this carrot with other veggies and let all the veggies cook thoroughly till it becomes soft. I am adding salt as per taste to fasten the process. By adding salt, the veggies will cook very fast. Don't add any water in this. Let the veggies cook in its own juice. So don't add any water. Otherwise the stuffing will be very mushy, which we don't want. Now I am adding half teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of red chili powder. You can increase it up to 1 teaspoon as per your preferred spiciness. Give it a mix. Now I am adding half teaspoon of Punjabi garam masala, and this Punjabi garam masala increases the flavor and the taste of the stuffing. So please don't skip this. Here I am adding 1 teaspoon of dry kasuri methi. Then goes in 1 cup of finely chopped paneer pieces. And once you add the paneer pieces, then cook only for 1 to 2 minutes. Do not cook it for a long time, otherwise the paneer will become very hard and chewy. As paneer don't require much time to cook, they cook very fast. Mix it with all other veggies. And to enhance the flavor, I am adding in the chopped coriander leaves. Give it a mix with all other veggies. And trust me, this stuffing had become very yummy. I am doing this voiceover later, but it had turned out to be seriously very delicious. So now let's prepare the dough. For that I have taken 1.5 cup of whole wheat flour. I am not using entirely maida. I will be using only half cup of maida. By adding maida, you will get the samosas very crispy and crunchy. Then I am adding 1/4 cup of melted ghee. to give the binding for the dough. Salt as per taste. And I'm crushing the carom seeds or the ajwain in between the palm so that the seeds leaves out its flavor. Add it into the flour. Now I'm adding in the spinach puree. I'm adding little by little, not one at a time. Mix it thoroughly with the flour. I diluted the spinach puree with little water to bind the dough. Mix it thoroughly and start kneading the dough. As I said earlier, I try to make this as much healthy as possible, and our dough is ready. I'll be adding in little oil so that the dough don't form the dry crust on its outer layer. Spread it evenly over the dough. And we don't want the dough to be very hard nor soft. It should be in between. Now cover the dough and let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes, then knead the dough for about 1 or 2 more seconds. Take out small portion of the dough of the lemon size. As you can see on the screen, I'm giving this dough the oval shape. As we don't want round shape, we'll be rolling the chapati into the oval shape. So take care. As you can see in the video, it is the dough is already in the oval shape. Then dip this into the wheat flour and start rolling the oval shaped chapati. For samosas, we always need oval shaped chapati and not the round shape. Now I'll be cutting the chapati in 2 parts with the help of a knife. And on one part, I'll start making the lengthwise cuts to make those layers. As you can see in the video, please follow the steps accordingly. Now I'll apply some water with the help of brush or with your fingers on the layered part of the chapati. Now place the other part of the chapati over the layered part. Press it gently and then start rolling. And if you find that the layers has disappeared, then again you can make the cuts on the previous layers, but be very gentle while doing that. Now apply the water on all the sides of the chapati to make the samosa cone. Applying water will help to give that beautiful cone and to seal all the sides properly. Now make the cone as shown in the video. Make sure that all the sides are sealed properly otherwise the stuffing will come out when you fry the samosas, and the oil as well as the samosa will get spoiled, so please take care. And now start filling the stuffing inside the cone, and take care you don't overstuff, otherwise it will be very difficult to seal the corners. Now close and seal the open part and give it a samosa shape. If required, apply little more water, but make sure that you are sealing the open side properly, giving it a samosa shape. If it opens by mistake also in the oil, it will spoil the oil. Take care. And our beautiful layered samosa is ready. Now let's fry them. Here I have heated oil to fry the samosas, and I will be placing in the samosas. And here you should take care that the oil temperature should not be too hot nor too cold, just of medium temperature, otherwise the samosas will turn out quickly brown in color, but it won't be crispy and crunchy. So you need to be very patient while frying the samosas. Keep the flame between low to medium, not on high. And once fried on one side, flip it over to the other side and fry on the other side as well. In some time you will notice the samosa will get that golden texture. It will become very crispy and crunchy. Then remove it out on one tissue paper to drain out the excess oil. Everyone in my family just loves this samosa, especially my son. And our crispy, crunchy, layered samosas are ready to be served. I'm serving these samosas with red chutney. You can serve this with red or green chutney or both of them. Enjoy these layered samosas with a hot cup of tea or coffee, and it's a perfect combo to make the evenings even more enjoyable. Please make these samosas and share your review in the comment section below. If you like today's recipe, hit the like button, share this recipe with your loved ones, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done so. See you in my other interesting videos, and thanks for watching.